For the first time in league history, the SFL comes to you from across the pond. Queensway, the home of the London Knights, as they look to host their first franchise home game in the regular season. Both the Vancouver Legion and the London Knights had shaky starts to their opening week as they both fell and are 0-1. Both of them looking for a rebound win against the other. Who's it going to be? It's Vancouver. It's London. It's live on Twitch, presented by APM Music. We're live from the UK, and it starts right now. Welcome into Queensway, London, in the United Kingdom. We are set for Week 2 action, the London Knights home opener, as the Vancouver Legion come all the way from the western half of North America to play them on their opening night. Welcome into the broadcast booth. Chris Curtis, Jimmy Stevens along with you. And Jimmy, this is going to be a matchup. Two teams looking to win off of a rebound, and the Knights looking for their first franchise win. Yeah,
we got the expansion London Monarchs with their defensive-heavy lineup against probably what is considered the most hated team in the Discord, the Vancouver Legion, and their quarterback, Tom Pepper. Let's see how this works out.
This will be a fun one. No matter what, it's going to be a high-flying game. A couple of high-flying passing attacks. Tom Pepper, of course, went to the Western Conference Finals a season ago against Mexico City. Was unable to finish things there and get to the championship game, but he'll be looking for a rebound season. And then all of London are rookies. Michael Martin, the main signal caller for them, as he had a bit of a shaky start in his Week 1 with no touchdowns, 3 interceptions, but he'll be looking to do something against this Vancouver defense.
Yeah, they got a tough road to hoe here with a more experienced Legion's lineup, but we'll see how it goes.
Yep, should be a good one. We are underway. London will get the first crack at the footballs as we caught at the 10-yard line. Turn back to the 29 to the 30 is where Martin will have the football. He'll be giving the ball to, if I'm not mistaken, Spencer Meyer is going to be his main target to hand it off to Giacomo Jones. Andre Godspeed, his main target through the air. So we'll see what they can do in this first possession.
Yeah, expansion owner Liam Crowder decided to go with the more defensive setup this year.
Under center, quick handoff, and it will be Meyer, his first carry. He'll be taken out down behind the line to the 29. They'll lose a yard.
Major key in on that tackle, and looks like a non-contract as well.
Just underway in London, 2nd and 11. Taking it back, throw short. That is a throw that's not going to go for very much. It will be to the 33, so 4-yard gain is what they'll call it, but it'll be 3rd and 8 is what we're looking at, so they'll have a long third down ahead of them.
Yeah, we'll have to see what kind of offense that London can get going here with they're using only two contract players as opposed to most teams that are running 3, maybe 4 on the offensive side.
Looking to throw. Martin over the middle. Has a target downfield, and he is going to go to the house. That is the first touchdown in London Knights franchise history, and it goes for 6 over the middle.
Yeah, great throw by the quarterback there, Michael Martin. And Goodspeed, I don't know how he gets this wide open. There's literally no safety, no nothing there. And he's taking that to the house. And like we said last week, I think that ball's going on the mantle.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be going to the trophy case inside the arena as they beat Joshua Banner and Mahmoud Ajulani over the middle. But a good one from Andre Godspeed. He's got the first touchdown of London's history and a quick strike against the Legion.
Great job by the Legion at home to get the first strike, put a little pressure on that Vancouver offense and Tom Pepper.
So, kick going to be happening here from London. It'll be on the way here very shortly. And Tom Pepper's going to have some work to do on the other side, as they're going to have to redeem themselves a bit and get back to even. While we wait for the kick, let's go ahead and take a quick break with a message from our SFL management.
The Simulation Football League is presented by APM Music and is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com today and search through thousands of tracks to boost the quality of your stream just like us. APM Music, production music library and custom music house.
So it's going to be a holding penalty on the receiving team, as that ball did not come back very far regardless. Back underway in London, 7-0 in favor of the Knights. Just underway in the first quarter. Ball will get placed back at the 12-yard line, and that is where Tom Pepper will have his first possession of this game. Pepper, not bad last week. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, had just under 200 yards, but going down to the Atlanta Swarm in a bit of a firestorm on that side. His first play from scrimmage over the middle, that'll be a catch. And it will go for a couple. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, Pepper did pretty good job last year in his inaugural rookie season, taking the Legion all the way to the conference final. So I think they're putting a lot of pressure on him this year with their setup with the 3 wide receivers and the tight end. Look for a lot of wide open passing here from this offense.
Jeremy Vega, the recipient of that first pass from scrimmage. Pepper's under center on 2nd and 6. Handoff to Jonathan Sanchez, and he'll be taken down behind the line. And it goes for a loss at 2. 3rd and 8 coming up.
And former Ivan Sanchez,
yes,
or Yvonne Sanchez, to Jonathan this year.
Yep, interesting look from him. He had a touchdown last week, 125, or actually, no, that's the, he did not have a touchdown last week.
Oh, he only had 48 yards last week.
Yep. Pepper. Long drop. Winged it over the middle. That was nearly intercepted. The over-the-top protection too good from London. It will be 4th down, and the Legion will punt.
Yeah, he tried to force that ball in there. Great coverage there. Kane Vasquez forced the punt, and the Knights will have a chance to add to their lead.
See if they can do it. Jeffrey Daggs, the return man. He's going to be all the way back, ready to receive this punt. Jeffrey Daggs also plays the free safety position for them. That is...
got that.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. It was a short punt, too, back onto the 50-yard line, and it'll get taken down at midfield. So London back to it. Daggs not getting very far, but it's good field position to start out for Michael Martin on his second position.
Yeah, great job there by the punter. By the special teams. Get short field here for this offense. They got a chance to add to this lead, and they showed themselves well last time out. See if they can continue on.
See if we can get Giacomo Jones involved maybe in this drive too, although they only threw 1 pass. Martin's in the gun. 3 bunched bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. Quick drop, looking to throw, tons of time, wings it over the middle. That is a grab at the 24-yard line, and that is Andre Godspeed. He's got 92 yards on 2 catches. That is a good day's work already, and we just started.
Yeah, great throw by Martin. I mean, a little coverage here, but he threw it to only where Godspeed could get it, and they're on the move again.
Godspeed continuing good work from week 1. 4 catches, 87 yards in that game against the Swarm, but unable to get into the end zone. He's already got 1 touchdown in this game and got a similar average. So he's on fire on his first 6 catches of the year. Martin gets taken down, or Martin hands it off to Meyer, who gets taken down. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, great tackle there by Marquise Reed. Keep the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Force a long 2nd and 11.
5 tackles last week for Marquise Reed as well. 56 now in his career.
Including in the interception last week.
Yep. Under center. Hand off again to Meyer. He'll try to cut it to the outside, and he'll meet the white wall that is the Legion second effort, and it'll be 3rd and 9.
And that's the tackle by our famous corner, Jay Don. Sorry, buddy, but that's as far as I'm going with that one.
Jaquarinarius Dontomaterix would be the name that we are looking for there.
Yeah, tackle by him to, again, you make it long 3rd down, 3rd and 9. See what the Knights can do here.
Split backs formation behind Martin. Looking to throw. Has an option to the outside. He'll put it over the middle instead. Not quite going to get the first down. and that is an opportunity gone by, as the non-contract receiver will bring that one in, 4th and 2.
Yeah, good coverage there by the Legion's defense. Had to throw it short. They still got a chance at a field goal here. Well, it looks like they're probably gonna do the okey doke.
Yeah, certainly looks like it. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Plenty in the box defensively for Vancouver as well. Actually, with it being 4th and 2, it looks like they're just going to try to draw them offside, but Vancouver very disciplined, so they are not going to let that happen. They will indeed go ahead and try the field goal.
A big chance to put another 3 on the board and take a 2-score lead.
2-score lead in the first quarter. That's not the way you want to start if you're Vancouver, but they kind of made their own bed, leaving that receiver over the top.
Absolutely. I mean, the coverage just wasn't there. It's kind of surprising, but
yep,
that's how this league goes sometimes. This league's about big plays, and you get them quite a bit.
Off the left foot of Zach Daggs is where this field goal is going to be attempted from. 33-yard attempt is up on the way, and it is through. They'll call it 32 officially. Daggs doesn't care. He has it through, and the Knights have a 10-point lead.
Yeah, and this is why you have yourself a contracted kicker. Because I believe it was Carolina last year. Was that the team that – can't remember which team it was that got it cost them a game in the playoffs.
Wouldn't have been Carolina. I know which team you're talking about, but I can't think of the team offhand.
I can't think of the team.
No big deal.
Maybe our stats man will fire that one out to us.
Yeah, probably. Kick on the way from Daggs. It'll go deep to the 3-yard line. Caught there. Return attempt is on the way. It'll be down to the 24. 25 is where they'll mark him. And Todd Pepper looking to come back and to try to bring his team down the field. Has some work to be done. A 3-and-out in their first possession.
Let's see if we see the Legions use that wide open passing attack that they're set up to use with the four targets, 4-star players in the wide receiver type positions.
No, at the moment, they're in the strong eye set formation. This will be a play for Pepper. He's got a run from cover, and that run for cover, I should say, and he's taken down at the 16-yard line. That is a sack for London's defensive line.
Yeah, Josh Mack, one of their contracted ends, fights off they're actually both of our ends were on their Mack with the pressure and the sack, keeping Tom Pepper on the move. The Legion are going to have to protect a little better with these 2 defensive ends.
E.L. Rushanek was the other end that you were referring to, who got around his cover as well. Pepper to throw. Over the middle. That's short. That's not going to get the job done by any stretch. 3rd and 15 upcoming as they at least get it back to the 20.
Yeah, it's kind of a give-up play there. I mean, good coverage by the Legion, by the Knights. The Knights are heavy build here, so they've got a lot of players out on the. You got 4 of the front 7, and they're only running 1 corner, which is quite surprising.
Split backs for Vancouver. Got to get to the 35 for a first. Pepper looking to throw. Has time. He's going to throw to the outside. And that is Cade Stevens, who caught the one just a minute ago, dropping this one. It wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway. And it'll be 4th and 15.
Yeah, again, good coverage. I don't know if that's more pressure thing or coverage, but yeah, they weren't getting the first down on that anyway that Stevens was running there.
Yep, wasn't even going to be catching that inside of the 25-yard line. So that's a missed opportunity. 4th and 16 for the 15, where is going to punt from. And Jeffrey Baggs going to be back there for the punt return. 2 3-and-outs immediately by Vancouver after they struggled offensively in week 1. This is not the start they were looking for coming into London's house to play them.
No. I mean, I really intrigued by this London defensive setup, running 4 guys in the front 7 and only 3 in the defensive backfield. It's tough to see how it plays out throughout the year.
Well, Martin and company will start this drive on their own 45-yard line. Average field position of starting for the Knights so far off of punts has been the 47 of their own territory. So this has been very good field position to start. Vancouver's really got to try to reverse field here.
Yeah, they got to get something going. I'm quite surprised that Vancouver hasn't moved the ball at all here.
Under center. Martin looking to throw, wings it to left, and that is into double coverage. That's an opportunity for an interception gone by, but the Legion do really well to take that one and put it to the ground harmlessly.
That was pretty much triple coverage he threw into there. J-Don was all over that. Good coverage there by the Legions. See if they can force them 3 and out and try and move the ball themselves down the other end of the field. See if Martin opens it up a little and goes to a different receiver on this play.
Just after midnight in London, where this game is being played. Of course, they are more accommodating to American time. This will be into the middle on a handoff, and Meyer has himself a couple of yards. 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Knights.
Yeah, great. Just a straight lead play up the middle there. Get a few yards for Meyer, and we'll see if they can make this manageable 3rd down.
In the gun, Martin got plenty in the playbook for this type of situation. He's got 3 at the bottom, 1 at the top. 3-step drop, throws to the right towards the sideline. That is a grab. Did he get the first? He did not. And that is a 4th and 1. That pass going for 4 yards, and unfortunate for the Knights.
His contract receiver, and his momentum just carried him out of bounds. I wonder if that had been a contract receiver instead of a non-contract, that he would have stayed in bounds. Good job by the Legion, though, to keep him to a 3 and out. Now they got a chance to try and get the ball down the field and do something themselves on offense. Mr.
Good
Pepper's
stop.
been a little bit off his game so far.
Ooh, Vancouver nearly got to that kick as well. This will be actually going to bounce at the 4. It's the 3, and Vancouver is not doing themselves any favors. They'll have to start this drive at the 6 is where they'll call it. And it'll be 1st and 10.
Great job by the special teams. Great job. Normally you see the guy carry his momentum into the end zone there, but he did a great job staying inbounds, not in the end zone. Good luck for Vancouver here.
Or bad luck for Vancouver, good luck for London. But Brett Killian is the one who decided to let that one go instead of just catching it, letting it bounce. But it is what it is. Pepper under center on 1st down. They got to fight their way out of the shadow of their own end zone. That'll be a handoff to Jonathan Sanchez, and he'll get a few yards, 7 to be exact. It'll be 2nd and 3.
That's what Vancouver needed to get out of that end zone shadow. Good little play up the middle there. Got themselves 7 yards and a much easier chance to get 1st down. They need a 1st down here. They really need. They got to get a drive going.
They do not want to go down 3 scores to the Knights. 7 in the box for London, and a huge takedown behind the line as they get to Sanchez. Behind the line of scrimmage, that's a great one for London, and it'll be 3rd and 4.
Josh Mack again making the play, busted through the line. He's doing a great job here today, putting on the pressure. Seems like this is the way that London wants to go, put the pressure with the front 7 and not rely on their defensive backs, and it's working so far.
Just after midnight in London, and the crowd does not care about any kind of noise complaint. Their defense getting loud. Throw to the right. That is tipped and incomplete. And Vancouver's going to have to punt from their own 10-yard line, and that is a great defensive sequence for the London Knights.
Great job by the Knights here. Good coverage. Pepper really didn't have anywhere to go with that ball, and they've forced another punt, and this is going to be probably good field position for the Knights when they get the ball.
Punt incoming. Not a ton of room back there in the pay dirt. That is the kick that's going to send it end over end back to the 40-yard line. And Dags with the return, going to get it to the 34. London starts their 3rd possession. Or actually, this will be their 4th now. And they actually are still well within range to strike again, as they have not had a bad field position start to this game.
They're actually in contract kicker Zach Dags' field goal range already without even moving the ball. Pretty much at the 35. It'd be a long one, but he probably still has a shot at it.
Yeah, with the ball at the 34, it'd be a 51-yarder. So, yeah, you're exactly right. Martin throws right towards the sideline. That is a grab to the 18. Nope, the 21 is where they're going to mark him. It looks like forward momentum didn't count on that particular play. And Jones brings that one in. It'll be 1st down.
Martin with under a little pressure here. Nice little out route, medium out route there for Jones. And keeps the ball moving. Coverage there by Major Key.
Major Key. Yeah. One more A in his name. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. In the gun. Martin. 5 wide. 1st and 10. Maybe taking a shot at the end zone here. Quick drop. He'll throw to the outside instead. Get it to the 12-yard line and out of bounds. That is a good catch and run for Spencer Myers. He catches the swing pass.
Yeah, using him out of the backfield. They used him a little bit out of the backfield. Catches. Yeah, 6. He's had 6 catches for 17 yards last week, so they do like to use him as a dual threat, not just a running threat.
Martin 7 for 8 so far. Handoff through the middle. Meyer cannot break the tackle. He will get the first down, though, and that's a good one for Champion. Frank Champion makes his presence felt on the really good tackle on the shoestrings.
Yeah, great job by Champion to stop that from into the ugly and a hurt there.
Just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. It'll be a weak side I formation for Martin. Plenty in the box. That's 6. You count them. Looking like man coverage potentially. Handoff to Meyer, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage on 1st and goal. It'll be 2nd and goal, still at the 10.
Yeah, a couple non-contracts here, keeping the run behind the line. Good job there, the non-contracts, to make it 2nd and goal a little bit further back than they were when they started.
I formation.
A lot of guys around the box here.
Yep, they look like they're sending some extra heat. They do send one extra player. Throw to the outside. Spin move. And that is a nice one, but he does not get to the marker. It'll be 3rd and goal as Meyer, who's touched the ball 3 plays in a row, is able to get a little bit of positive yardage there.
Yeah, good spin move by Meyer there to get by the first guy, but Major Key was right there to shut that down. Great job by the Legion trying their darndest here to keep this from becoming a touchdown. They want to keep this to a field goal to make it only a 2-score game still.
In the gun, Martin going to try to put it in on this play. Not likely be looking at 3 points. Martin into the end zone. Got it. Touchdown, London. Able to bring that one home. It's Meyer again over the middle. 4 straight touches, and it eventually culminates in a touchdown.
Yeah, great call there by the offense. Meyer's been getting open pretty much completely all the time out of the backfield. This time they just a little seam route right there. No coverage whatsoever. And a touchdown, and London is starting to put a show on here at home for their fans.
Absolutely, and what a time to do it, being your home opener. That's a nice start for them. They're going to go up 3 scores, pending the extra point kick, of course. A lot of football left, though. No doubt about that. And that's going to be a kick that's up and through. Vancouver gets the ball back here. They had an early season struggle last season as well. Part of that had to do with them playing a lot of road games early. No exception this season. Their home opener, of course, week 4 when Tallahassee comes to town, which makes for an interesting dynamic, Jimmy, where basically you can't get anything going in front of your home crowds. You can't get any kind of rhythm. They're in a tough spot right now, and they need to get it turned around quickly.
Yeah, it's a tough go to go 3 games in a row on the road, home game. I mean, they are the most hated team on the Discord. even that's pretty tough for any team to overcome.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it last year, and they got themselves to the conference final, so you never know. It's going to be a tough haul, though, for owner Andy Hamilton.
Yep, no doubt about that. 45 seconds here left in the first quarter of play. If you guys are just joining us, you missed a bit of an offensive show by London, and Tom Pepper still looking to get going. For Vancouver, it's 17-0 as we play fairly early. Under center is Pepper. Takes the drop back. Plenty of time. Throws it over the middle. A lot of short passes. That one falls incomplete. And that is I'm not sure if that's a game plan thing, but they're not risking it over the top.
Yeah, they haven't even tried. And you'd think they would with London only running 3 contract defensive backs. You got more, and they're running 4 to all 3 wide receivers and a tight end, pass receiving players as well. You'd think they'd be trying to take advantage of that, doing a lot of deep stuff and a lot of 3-4 wide stuff, but they haven't so far. It's curious game plan so far, that's for sure.
Donnie Mack was the one who deflected that first pass. Pepper is under center. He'll take the snap. Wing it to the left. He's got a man out there, and that is going to be incomplete. That was close, but unable to bring that one in. Cade Stevens, it'll be 3rd and 10.
That's Stevens' second drop of the game. You don't expect that from him.
No.
Not at all. So maybe it's got a little bit of the nerves going on, or maybe there's a little fatigue flying all the way to London from Vancouver. That's a bit of a flight.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. You almost have to go west on that flight. That's the way that one goes.
Almost, yeah, almost.
7 touchdowns in his career, 1 last week. It'll be 3rd down, throws short, trying to get to the marker, but he's got 4 Knights that jumped all over him, and Killian cannot get to the marker. It'll be 4th and 4, and yet another 3 and out for Vancouver. While we say that, may take us to the end of the first.
Yeah, Brett Killian there over the middle. I mean, Tom Pepper just, I don't know. Again, like you said, is this a game plan? Is it just that the Knights aren't giving him anything to throw, but another one underneath? And they're punting again.
Yep, they may punt it before the end of the first. We'll see. 3 seconds left. 2. They will get it off. Low snap kick on the way. Jeffrey Daggs back there to return it. He'll start from his own 32. Tries a spin move, but he is lit up like a Christmas tree at the 35-yard line. And that is where Martin will come out with the end of the first quarter looming. So here we go. First quarter in the books. It is Vancouver, nothing. The London Knights 17 and the London Knights home opener at Queensway. This is the SFL on Twitch presented by APM Music. Back and underway. Martin ready to start, going left to right on your screens. You got 6 in the box for Vancouver on first down. Handoff to Meyer, and he'll be taken down just past the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 8.
And this is a chance for the Knights to basically blow this game wide open. I mean, if they get another touchdown here, this game could get ugly in a hurry.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that. It could get very ugly, depending on how this one goes. Spencer Meyer, 27 yards at the moment, on the all-purpose side anyway. This will be a run through the middle again. It'll be 3rd and 5, as he does get a couple back. And so 3rd and nickel, it opens up the playbook a little bit.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, much more manageable. Interesting, the power poll, both these teams went down in the power poll. The Storm one only went down from 16 to 17, and the Legions went way down.
Yeah.
From 9 down to 16.
Oh, where is Meyer going there? He gets the ball in the off-tackle run and then reverses field, tries to go back the other way, and that is not going to work. Vancouver all over that as Marquise Reed gets to him.
Yeah, fantastic play by the Legion. Questionable call by the Knights running on that down and distance. That's generally a passing down. I mean, with a 17-point lead, you can go a little more conservative, I suppose. Play the field game.
Interesting drive, 3 and out for London. That's a stop that Vancouver desperately needed. This will get back to the 25, to the 28, and that is where Tom Pepper will come out again. We're going to stop once more for a message from the SFL on Twitch, presented by APM Music.
Want to do what I do? Contact me in the DM on Discord to find out how you can get involved with streaming live games, calling games, or breaking them down on the air with our broadcast team. Or help make our production even better by joining our new live stats team, helping our broadcasters shine brighter. We are #Loading Legends in the SFL.
Back underway, first down play goes to the outside for 4 yards. And a decent catch and run, but not much to it. And it'll be 2nd and, I believe, 6 after that.
Yeah, again, I'm pretty surprised at this, the way that the Vancouver team's coming out. I was expecting tight end split out, take advantage of this secondary, and then you're seeing a lot of 2 tight ends and 2 back stuff.
That's a throw to the outside again. First down and a couple more. Good work by Cade Stevens to get out of bounds. 1st and 10. As they get it to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I believe that's the first catch for Stevens today. I could be wrong, but if it is, he's got more drops than he does catches at this point. Nice hit by Donnie Mack there at the end of the play.
Legion looking to get on the board for the first time in this game. put up 17 against Alaska last time out. They were not able to get really anything going in a rhythm-type setting. Pepper looking to throw. On first down, it is going to be caught at the 44 inside London territory as Cade Stevens has a couple catches in a row.
Yeah, great catch there with the defensive back all over him. Donnie Mack, he seems to be the man. He's going to be covering all day long. Donnie Mack and Stevens will be a good battle to watch, but he was all over on that. Great catch, great concentration.
3 catches, 27 yards so far for Cade Stevens, as he will be at the bottom of your screen again. Killian at the top of your screen. Under center is Pepper in the strong set eye. Looking to throw to that outside. That is Killian out there, and he's going to have a catch. And it is a short one, 2nd and 5. Actually, not Killian. That was Jeremy Vega on the outside.
Yeah, and this is kind of what I was more expecting, to put the ball on Tom Pepper's shoulders and chuck it around. And we're starting to see a little of that anyhow.
See what they can do on 2nd down. Hand off to Sanchez. He's going to fight his way through the right side in the off-tackle position. 3rd and 4 as he gets a couple.
Yeah, great job there by linebacker Slyn Shady.
Yep.
Out of Liverpool, UK.
Yeah. That'll work. Hometown guy.
Yes, he is.
Making things work.
Well, not quite hometown, but home country.
There you go. I got it. Yep. Defense sneaking up on the line. That's a count of 7 in the box. Pepper under center has the snap. 7-step drop. And that is going to be incomplete for Stevens. They may look at this again. It looked to me like he had a foot.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to challenge. I saw the same thing as you. He had a foot. There it is.
Yep. Yeah, saw that coming from a mile away. Andy Hamilton throws the flag, and we will take a look at this one more time. Again, the SFL is a 1-foot rule. So it looks like he's got the catch, but we'll take a look here and make sure. Let's throw to the outside. We'll see where I believe it's his outside foot that got in.
Yeah,
nope,
he's in.
Yeah, he's in for sure.
Definitely in bounds on that one.
Yep, so this should be an easy overturn and a first down for Vancouver.
But then again, as Mr. Hamilton has always said, if they usually agree. But in this case, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yep, it will be a first down. It takes you back to the Western Conference Final, which I know Andy Hamilton was doing an awesome job on stats, by the way. That will live in his memory for a long time.
As well as the Discord. It'll be in the Discord forever, too.
Yep, absolutely. It will live into infamy, no doubt about that. Under center is Pepper. Quick drop, quick throw. Stevens over the middle has the grab. He's got 5 out of 6 catches of the last 6 plays for Vancouver. 2nd and 2 as they try to run no huddle.
Trying to catch him off guard here.
Oh, they try it, and he's not going to get very far. They do gain a yard. 3rd and 1. This is a big 3rd down.
Sanchez ran into his own tackle there.
Oh, and he can't get there. Huge run, but a big stop by the London defense. And they're going to have to try to kick a field goal to make it back to a 2-possession game.
Great play by E.L. Rushneck, sorry, my mistake. Good job there keeping that play behind the line and forcing the Legion to go for a field goal. Interesting choice. But they're using a generic kicker, so as we well know, that's always interesting thing outside of the 25.
Non-contract is never a guarantee. No doubt about that. This will be a kick that's from the 24s where they're lined up. Makes it a 41-yarder. This is on the way, and it is good. So 17-3, Vancouver gets their first points on the board, and kicker doing what he can to pump them up on the sidelines. Good stuff. Vancouver able to get on the board finally.
Yeah, they needed that. They had to get some sort of on the board. And hopefully they can put a stop together here and get the ball back, get moving again, try and make this a little bit of a closer game.
Shout out to X Factor 56 with the $4.99 sub. Appreciate it, guys. SFL, of course, getting that subscription button due to their affiliate status with Twitch now. And that'll be a return back to the 31-yard line. That's where the Knights will set up their next possession.
See if the Knights go back to the air, if they continue with the Spencer Meyer show.
Yeah. I mean,
that
it
last
worked.
drive was all Spencer Meyer. See if they continue that, or if the Legion make an adjustment and start covering him with one of their linebackers.
Hand off through the middle, and that is going to be Meyer. He gets 9 yards, and that is a 2nd and 1. Very, very good for him on first down.
Yeah, great job by him, just making his way through all the slop there going on in the between the two lines. Got himself out. A great run, making this a very manageable first down opportunity.
Under center, Martin. A lot of plays in the playbook can cover this. Meyer's going to get it with just a run up the middle. That's a good one. 1st and 10 as he gets down to the 44.
Yep, good call there. Tackle there by Marquise Reed. He's been all over the field so far today from that linebacker's position, making lots of tackles. Just not enough there to stop Meyer from getting the first down.
12 attempts, 28 yards on the ground for Meyer. He'll be in the backfield. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom for Martin. Thrown over the middle. That is a grab. He split the seam very well. And a 1st and 10. London moving the ball very efficiently in this second quarter.
Yeah, great play there. He just found that little hole in the zone. Martin puts it right on the dime. Look at this. Right in between, almost picked the referee's head off. And good job.
Still moving the ball into Vancouver territory. The 37-yard line.
Defensive backs are way off here.
And off to Meyer. He's not going to go very far. 2 yards with 4:28 left here in the second quarter. Second quarter moving pretty quick.
Yeah, this quarter's moving much faster than the first quarter. And you got to hand it to London. They've been pounding the way with Meyer, and it's working for them. So why not keep going? Throw when you have to. Seems to be a working strategy for them so far today.
3 at the top, 1 at the bottom again. Hand off to Meyer. He'll break a tackle, and he'll get a couple of yards. 3rd and 5. As they are still in manageable distance and down. It would be a 48-yarder if they took it, if they don't get anything on 3rd down.
Yeah, good job by the non-contract defensive end. Kind of flattened Meyer. Big time contract. See what they do here. 3rd and 5. I would hope they don't try to run it again. This is kind of more of a passing down.
Well, that may be the game plan. We'll see. 6 in the box. This will be a pass indeed. Martin, plenty of time, fires it over the middle, and that was nearly taken away by Joshua Banner. And that is 4th and 5. They will likely kick a field goal.
Good job by Banner here. This probably wasn't the receiver that Martin should have gone to. He had a crossing route come out open just as he was about to throw that ball that probably would have got them down. But Banner all over that. Should have had an interception. Good job by the Legions.
I made a mistake, and not really a mistake, but that subscription that just happened from X Factor, I want to call him by his name. It's Ronnie Nickens, former owner of the Cleveland Stallions, and want to definitely shout him out just because, you know, he's been a piece of this league for a lot of seasons now. So very much appreciate you, sir, and the $4.99 subscription that you brought in. This kick is going to be on the way. The 48-yarder is good from Zach Daggs, and that is a long one for him. 20-3. It's back to a 17-point lead.
Yeah, good job by Zach Daggs. He's 100% through the first 2 games. That's what the contract kicker can do for you. He can win you a game.
Yeah, absolutely. That is going to, if I'm not mistaken, that puts him at 4 for 4 on the season, if my math is correct. And the Legion will get the ball back here. They have to retaliate again, but they really got to look at putting something in the end zone here. They cannot afford to trade field goals being down this money.
Yeah, they got to get a touchdown here. They really do. Get back in this game.
Return back to the 30-yard line. He's still going to the 35 to 37 is where he eventually gets sent out of bounds. Brent Killian making things happen. That's on the special teams side of the ball. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Tom Pepper.
Maybe that'll provide a little spark for this Vancouver offense, getting out to the 37.
Pepper under center, not having the greatest day. as it stands right now.
A lot of guys in the box here looking to stop the run.
And off through the middle, and that is going to be a 2-yard run up the middle for Sanchez. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Marnix were all over that. They had 8 guys in the box just daring them to run. They're not going to get much out of that. They had to break quite a few tackles to get through that, all that mush and slop.
Under center in the I formation.
Once again, they're bringing the safety down.
Under center. That's going to be a handoff again to Sanchez. He's going to fight his way forward and get all the way very close, actually. It'll be 3rd and 2. As they try to get to the 48-yard line for the first. They can't quite do it here.
Good job by the line there, picking up the blitzers and giving Sanchez a hole to work through, make up some yardage. They were playing the run, and they just couldn't get there.
60 yards through the air so far for Pepper. He needs a couple more if he tries to throw it. Handoff to Sanchez. He's going to get taken down. 4th down upcoming. Another big stop on a 3rd down run for London. That's been a theme.
Yeah, again, questionable call there. They're running all these contract wide receivers and tight ends, and they go the running back on 4th or 3rd and 2, cost them 2 yards. Vancouver needs to go into the locker room and really consider changing their game plan completely around here.
They got 2 minutes before they can do that. 120 seconds left in the half. This is the SFL Live on Twitch, presented by APM Music. 4th down upcoming. Jeffrey Daggs back to return it. Punter lined up on his own 28.
Our stats man saying that's normally Killian isn't the return man.
Yeah. Seems to be something up with Mahmoud Ajlani, who's the normal return man. As that ball returned to the 34-yard line. And that is where Michael Martin and company will start their next drive.
Yeah, they've got to be looking at going to the end zone here and just putting their hammer down here on the Legion, forcing them into a pass situation. Like I think they should anyhow, but if coming out with empty backside, they're going for it.
In the gun by himself is Martin on 1st down. He'll fire it over to the right-hand side, deflected pass, and it nearly got to the receiver anyway. But not quite. That's a really good piece of work by Donnie Mack to get a fingertip on that football. Not Donnie Mack,
Major
sorry.
Jones.
Major
Jones.
Major Key, my bad.
Good coverage by Key on that one. I thought they were going over the middle. The guy over the middle was a little... But Martin trying to take a shot. I don't blame him. You might as well take a shot. You're up by 17 points.
Yeah. Absolutely. And with them having 2 touchdowns already, 156.3 rating so far for Martin. He's got plenty of time on this play. That's picked off down the sideline. That's a big interception as Vancouver has the football, and they might be able to strike before the end of the half.
Was that J-Don? I believe that was J-Don. There he is.
Jaquair Anarius Donta over the sideline.
He's going to make his name famous just from the way he's playing, not just because of the name. He's doing a great job out there in the corner. Great pick. Let's see if the Legion can do something with this ball, get in the end zone, make this give themselves a chance here.
And full disclosure, that name has been a topic of conversation for us broadcast team members since we've seen it. So it's always fun to get to say it.
Absolutely.
Pepper is going to move in the pocket, moving to the right, throwing on the run. That's a duck, and that is intercepted easily. London back the other way. This has plenty of return room as well to the 41-yard line. Pepper is going to be hearing from his quarterback's coach on that pass, and that's a big mistake to give back possession.
Yeah, I don't even know who he's throwing to on this one. There's nobody in the area. Read receiver on the scramble drill, or if who Pepper was throwing to. Maybe he's a little colorblind on that particular play. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that was actually a non-contract that made that interception.
Yes, it was. Just going to call that out as well, and that's a big interception to get. It gives London back the football and makes up for a rare Michael Martin mistake in this game with 1:27 to go.
Absolutely. Back-to-back interceptions on back-to-back plays. Let's hope we don't get the trifecta here.
That was Jaquarinarius Dontamatarek's first interception of his SFL career as well. Congratulations, young man. Under center is Martin. Moving in the pocket, throwing it away, actually. Good call to get it out of bounds. That will be 2nd and 10 as he stops the clock.
Yeah, good job by there. Once he started scrambling and there really wasn't anybody, he could have thrown it to the halfback there, but that would have been for a loss. Good decision just to throw it out of bounds and start over.
Take a look at big Marquise Reed. He's going to try to disrupt things for this London passing attack. If they can make it a 4-possession game or before the end of this half, it might just ice things before the end of the first half. Throw over the middle. That is caught. And that is a good catch, first down, as London starting to move the ball at past midfield.
Good job by the non-contract catch. Here they go.
This will be a quick throw in the no huddle, thrown to the big man over the middle. Not much to it. 4-yard reception, and they'll hurry back to the line.
Now, they got all 3 of their timeouts, so they've got time. They can throw some more over the middle.
Again, over the middle, same target. And that is another good catch. They're inching their way forward, 3rd and 4. 6 in the box. Martin needs to get it past the sticks on this play if they want to continue the drive. Tipped and nearly intercepted by 3 different Legion players as Champion gets up to tip it away.
Oh, my goodness. That was a terrible throw by Martin. He was throwing into four-man coverage there. I don't know what he was thinking on that one. Got away with it, and they'll be able to punt the ball away, and the Legion still has a chance to try and put some something on the board for the halftime.
Yeah, they do have all 3 of their timeouts. Still talking about the Legion, so they have some time.
Oh, my goodness.
No way.
He just jumped.
He did. They did not decide to punt it. They decided to try to see if the Legion would jump. They did, and that is a first down as the Legion make a huge mistake before the half.
And, of course, they're going to decline it on the pass reception. My goodness, what a brain fart by the Legion on that one. I believe well, the Legion or Vancouver doesn't run any defensive linemen, so that was definitely a non-contract lineman that jumped the line or jumped the snap, and that's just huge.
Oh man, that's not how you want to do that by any stretch. Now the Legion have a new set of downs, and they're deep into Vancouver territory. Don't forget they have a nice leg in Zach Daggs.
Yeah, and they have all 3 of their timeouts, so they can still go over the middle if they want to.
Throw to the left towards the sideline, and that is picked off. We've seen a plethora of those in the last couple possessions, and Vancouver has their 2nd of the game. Is that him again?
Yes. No, I think that was Ajuani.
Yep, Ajuani, yep.
Yeah, great job by him on the coverage. A little change up on the coverage. He jumps the route, and another interception here, and it's just been a pick fest in the last 2 minutes. See if the Legion decide to go for it or just run the clock out with a couple run plays here.
25 seconds left, and that is 2 big interceptions at the tail end of this first half.
This deep in their own zone, you would think they're going to run.
Vancouver's going to get the ball back as well. Sanchez taken down easily at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there with the halftime bell looming. 15 seconds left. Are they just going to let it run? They may.
Yeah, it looks that way. No sense in trying to force it at this point. They're so far in their own end zone.
4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. They will run one more play just to do it, and Sanchez will get taken down after a 4-yard gain, and that is going to do it for the first half. We conclude the first 2 quarters of play with the London Knights all over the Vancouver Legion, 20-3. We'll see you after the halftime break. 2K Sports and APM Music halftime show on the other side of this.
Don't miss the SFL podcast every Saturday night at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch before the league's weekend slate gets kicked off. Join me, Mighty RX, defending champion team owner Ramos Lynn, and our host, Jack Brown, to break down all the headlines in the SFL. Jack, yeah, I know we gotta move on. Calm down. See you there, everybody.
Back to it here in London. The London Knights home opener going very well for the home squad as we get back underway. Chris Curtis, Jimmy Stevens back with you as the Legion look to get the football, and they have some work to do, Jimmy. Down 17 points at the start of the second half.
Yeah, it hasn't been a very good offensive. They've got to get something going here. Tom Pepper's a lot of short throws. They haven't really tried deep. They've been very conservative on their play call. I'm quite surprised.
This ball getting returned back to the 25-yard line. That is where Killian is taken down. And here comes Tom Pepper. This is a Tom Pepper that he has not performed particularly well in this game. He does have the 1 interceptions, nothing in the end zone of any sort for Vancouver at this point, and only 59 yards through the air for Pepper as we speak here in the second half.
I was going to say their passing attack in general hasn't been spectacular. And again, I kind of question the play calling, too.
Under center. Handoff to Sanchez through the middle. He's not going to go very far. 2nd and 10. And the non-contract defensive lineman, 2 tackles, 1 for a loss. Talking about Lawton.
And I mean, on the other side of the ball, you got to give the Knights credit for having good defense. They've been putting pressure on Pepper, and it's not all just because Vancouver's not executing. You got to say that the Knights are executing on their side of the ball.
Yeah, Pepper's 1 interception was on one that was just thrown out of the pocket, just a duck on the quarterback Curry. This one thrown over the middle, and I believe that one is Cade Stevens, 3rd and 4. Nope, Brett Killian. Check that, 3rd and 4 with 10:17 left in the third quarter.
And that's pretty much all that's been open for the Legion so far today is this stuff over the middle stuff. Quick slants, little quick ins, drag routes. It appears that the Knights aren't really giving them anything deep.
They're not testing this coverage really at all. Talking about the Vancouver offense, this will be a handoff to Sanchez, and he's not going to get there. 4th and 3, and another 3 and out by Vancouver coming out of the first half gate.
Yeah, again, questionable play calling. Running the ball, you've got all these contract wide receivers and a tight end. You'd think they'd be going spread quite a bit, and they're not. And good job by the Knights for keeping the Legion down. They got a chance to add to their lead.
Punt upcoming. And that's nearly blocked. He had 2 that were breathing down the punter's neck. Daggs is going to grab this and try to return it. He'll get to the 33-yard line is where they're going to mark him. And Michael Martin, who had a Jekyll and Hyde first half, I think is what you want to call it, at the with 2 interceptions late, is going to come back out on the field.
Yeah, he started out really strong, and then he had those 2 picks in the final 2 minutes. So we had a interception fest there in that final 2 minutes of the quarter.
Yeah.
Or the half. We'll see how they come out here. I mean, I think they should go back to Meyer, but we'll see how it goes.
No, they got split backs right now. It very well could go to him on first down. Nope, he's going to throw over the middle. That was a nice play through the middle, and that is a tipped ball right by the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was the questionable throw right there. Linebacker, I'm not sure if that was a defensive end that dropped or a linebacker, but he was all over that.
Pepper, 183 through the air, 2-2 on touchdowns and interceptions. 14 passes caught by his receivers.
See if they go back to Meyer here.
Through the middle, and that is going to be a 5-yard run. 3rd and 5 down to the 38.
Yeah, just a straight lead play up the middle. Again, giving it to Meyer. Vancouver had it scouted. They were looking on a run blitz there, but he still got a good block by his line to get up there and get 3rd and 5. Much more manageable 3rd down.
3 at the bottom, 1 at the top, 6 in the box defensively for Vancouver. Martin throwing over the middle. That is a diving grab as he lurches forward and gets the first down. That's a big, big catch for London as Giacomo Jones brings it in.
Yeah, good job by the Knights. Giacomo Jones gets in there to make the catch and continue on the drive. If they get down there and get another touchdown, I mean, they pretty much got a good chance of putting this game away.
Split backs again for Martin.
Defense backs way back, expecting a deep throw here.
Nope, handoff instead to Meyer. Meyer's got some room to run through the middle as he runs a little bit of an ISO on the right tackle. 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain.
A good job by Aljawani. Make the tackle there, stop the run. Good run up the middle. And again, this is what we're seeing from the Knights, just pounding the ball with Meyer, and then every once in a while over the top with Michael Martin. Good strategy they have going on here, keeping defense off guard.
High snap on the gun, but Martin's going to throw. That is tipped and nearly picked off. And if Champion grabs, that wasn't not Champion, sorry. That is Marquise Reed. If he grabs that, he may be still running.
Yeah, that was a great job by Reed on the coverage. If he had caught that, it had definitely gone to the house. Would have been the spark that maybe Vancouver needed to get back into this game.
Well, they'll use a spark in the form of a third down stop if they can get it. This is outside of Dag's kicking strength, so this would be a punt if they cannot get the first down. I formation for Martin. Handoff. Meyer, first down and a few more. He's going to get it to the 42-yard line. 41 is with a Markham in Vancouver territory.
Going back to that running in the third down on 3rd and 5. Tried it earlier in the game to no avail, but this time lots of room up the middle. Good job by the fullback there to make the play, and Meyer gets the first down, and they keep on moving. Vancouver needs to stop here. They got to put the brakes on this London offense.
They've had a ton of time on the field talking about the Vancouver defense. London keeping them on it, tiring them out. 2 in the backfield. Handoff to Meyer. Tries to get to the outside, but he's got 3 Legion players who are going to rough him up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good job by the Legion finally. I believe that was non-contract Bowers. Good job by the Legion to keep him at 2nd and 10. They've got to keep working on this, keep them 3rd and long so they can get the ball back. They're still outside the kicker's range. So you got to hope they can continue this.
3 at the top, 1 at the bottom for Martin. Martin throws to his bunch of receivers, and that's a short throw, albeit for something at least. And that is going to be Andre Godspeed who brings that one in. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, interesting defense there by the Legion there. They were way off the ball, probably about 10, 12 yards off. They gave all that back. You got to wonder if they're what the plan was on that one. Now that's made a very manageable 3rd down.
Handoff to Meyer. Run to the outside. He's got a first down again. They continue to move the ball. They're well within field goal range at this point, but they just keep on trucking.
Yeah, good. That 2nd down play kind of set this up. They were 2nd and 10, and they threw that, gave them all that underneath stuff to make it 3rd and short, and then your whole playbook's available at that point. You got to think they're going to keep running riding the Meyer train at this point.
Under center, another handoff to Meyer on the outside. He cannot get past the line of scrimmage. That's a good one. I believe that one is Champion who comes up to. No, it's not. Again, I messed that one up. Easy, but it'll be a 2nd and 12 either way.
No, that's the non-contract Bowers. He's been having a heck of a game. He's been making a lot of tackles today. We've got to get their stars involved in the defensive game plan.
I mean, if it's working, why fix it? This will be a handoff to Meyer, and it'll go for 5 yards, 3rd and 7 upcoming. 27-yard line is where they're at. If they get nothing on this 3rd down, it would be at that point a 44-yarder.
Yeah, and that's probably well within their kicker's range. So you got to think that the Legion are going to put a bit of pressure here on Martin, try and force him for an incompletion, make the kick as far as he can.
Looking to throw. Martin, and that's a big drop by Godspeed. Can't bring it in, and I'm not sure he would have had the first down anyway. But it will be 4th and 7. It looks like a field goal opportunity for Zach Daggs.
Yeah, hit him right in the hands. You got to make that catch. I mean, he had a chance. He could have, because of the way the route was run, he had some openings there. He might have been able to squirt up into the first down area, but you don't make the catch. It doesn't matter.
Meyer at this point averaging under 3 yards a carry for the London Knights as well, although he's got a high volume of carries. As this kick by Daggs is up and away, and it is going to be good. So another good field goal from Zach Daggs, that one for 44. And London, again, adds 3 more.
Great job by Daggs. I mean, they're well within his range. And this Legion team has got to get something going on offense. This is getting way out of hand. Fortunately, they've been keeping them to field goals and not touchdowns.
kick coming. Vancouver Legion got to make a stop, or 7 at this point. But they will do what they can, no doubt about it. This one will get down to the 10-yard line. Return there from Brett Killian is going to get it down to the 26-yard line. And that is where Pepper and company will come back out. Pepper only has 1 interception in this game. Although the decision-making on the play calls and on the short throws are not doing them justice at all, talking about Vancouver's offense.
No, I'm more questioning the play calling more than anything else. They're going very conservative. Like I said a couple times already, they have all these contract wide receivers.
Yeah.
And the Monarchs have nothing in the defensive backfield.
2nd and 5, as this will be a run for Sanchez.
Like, I'm aware that Sanchez was quite their bell cow last year, but they're running so many wide receivers. Again, the Monarchs are only, the Knights, I keep calling them Monarchs. The Knights are only running 3 defensive backs as contracts, so they should be taking advantage of that, and they're just not.
Sanchez, well over 1,400 yards to prove your point of him being the bell cow last season. That's going to be a big hit at the defense, at the line of scrimmage, as Sanchez is lit up by Shady, and it'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Shady was coming into week 2 as I believe he was in the 5 in tackle. He's proving it again today. He's the tackle machine. Great job by Shady.
One in the backfield for Pepper. Has to throw here. Needs something long. He's going to fire it long. Over the middle. That one is picked off as they tested the safeties, and the safeties burned them. It'll be an interception back to the 40-yard line of Vancouver, and London has the football.
Great job by Jeffrey Daggs. Cover that ball. Use a single deep safety. Bring the post, and he just jumps the route. Good job by the Knights defense.
Wow.
And they're going to put some more. Wow, that's exactly it. They're going to put some more pressure on this Vancouver defense. See if they get a touchdown here and pretty much put this game out of reach.
Yeah, at this point, the entire building knew they were going to throw there. It was just a matter of how far they were going to throw it, and that's probably the longest throw that Peppers attempted all day long. And for it to be picked off just kind of kills the confidence of throwing it long, you'd think.
I agree, yeah. Kind of like what we saw in the San Francisco game.
Yeah, last week for sure. This will be a run through the middle for Meyer. He's got 2nd and 4 with a 6-yard run.
And if I'm the Knights, I'm just pretty much handing the ball off to Miter here and throwing only on 3rd down. Just run the clock out and give them some yardage and force Vancouver to do something here on defense.
Only 64 yards through the air for Tom Pepper in this game, as opposed to his counterpart, who has 191. Talking about Martin. Handoff through the middle again to Meyer. He is going to end up 3rd and a single chest hair away from getting the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches.
Yeah, it was another great run. And the defense got to be getting tired here on the field for a very long time. And it's got to be affecting them here late in the 3rd, starting in the 4th quarter.
I formation for London. Handoff to Meyer, and again, he's got a first down. Spin move's going to get him down to the 27-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 there with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
And Meyer put a nice little spin move there on Frank Champion. Silly. Get the first down. Start to put on a bit of a show. His yards per carry aren't great, but he doesn't need to be. They're controlling the ball, controlling the clock. That's all they need to do.
Meyer, 24 attempts for 68 yards.
Looks like they're coming.
And they'll give it handed off to him one more time, make it 25 attempts, this one behind the line, 2nd and 11, as Meyer still has yet to eclipse the 3 yards per carry mark.
Vancouver's defensive coordinator is, and I've had him with a big run blitz, and it did exactly what they needed it to do.
2nd and 11. In the gun is Martin. Meyer to his right. And it will be a throw for Martin. Martin pump fake, throws left. That is a catch at the 12-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 13. And is that's a
non-contract.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. That's a good one from the non-contract Langley. As he brings that one home, it'll be a first down.
Good concentration, because you see right there, J-Don flashes for the ball. He misses it, and the non-contract still makes the catch. Great job. And the Knights are on the move. they're pressuring the defense of the Legions.
1:15 left in the third quarter, and London may be able to put the game away. Handoff through the middle. Meyer has a little bit of room. He's going to get down to the 5-yard line and get taken down there. It'll be 2nd and 3. They can still get a first down at the 3.
Nice hole opened up by the offensive line. Josh Banner make the tackle to keep him from making it into the end zone. This is becoming the Meyer show in a major way, or Spencer Meyer show. See if they go to him again here, maybe on a swing pass or ball. Vancouver making a big adjustment here.
Yeah, they see something in the offense. Handoff to Meyer. He's going to push his way forward, but not very far. It will be 3rd and 2 as Reed collects his 6th tackle. 2 of them today for a loss.
Yeah, he's having a pretty decent game on the defensive side. He's just this defense has got to be getting tired. They've been on the field a lot today. I'm not sure the exact possession times, but it's been quite high for the Knights. Yep,
this will be another handoff through the middle. End zone, touchdown. London gets another one on the board, and that is a Freddie Vaughn, the backup halfback, is going to get points for the London Knights.
What do you look at that there? Meyer does all the work, and then you hand off to the secondary guy, and he gets a touchdown.
If you're Meyer, you got to be resenting that.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's not fun stuff. But he's been doing the bell's cow of all work. So good job by the Knights, pretty much putting this game out of reach for Vancouver. Unless something crazy happens in this fourth quarter.
Well, we've seen crazy in this league, no doubt about that. So we won't hold our breath, but at the same time, we will definitely still be looking at it. Does that feel that attempt is good for the extra point? 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Kickoff's going to take us to the 4th, it looks like, as Killian will be back deep to receive it for the Legion. Vancouver, man, they're having a hard time getting going early season. They're still looking for their first win in the early season in franchise history. They lost 4 in a row at the start of season 9 before they rattled off a whole bunch in a row to make the playoffs and eventually do damage. So this is a team that has a hard time getting out of the gate, it would seem.
Yeah, it's 2nd year in a row. They're going to go
0-2.
Looking like they're 0-2.
Yeah.
So let's see if Mr. Pepper can come out here and spark this offense and get them going. Again, I've been questioning the play calling a little bit here with the setups, with the matchups against this defense. You'd think be doing a lot of spread offense, and they haven't. And I think they're pretty much forced to at this point in the game.
Yeah, at this point, it's a throw for anything. Is what you're looking at with this kind of deficit. This will be a handoff instead to Sanchez. He's got some room to run. He may be able to break a tackle here. He'll get down to the 38-yard line. That's the first big run we've seen from him as Jeffrey Daggs has to come up and make the stop.
Yeah, a little off tackle there. Good job by Sanchez. But at this point, it's kind of fruitless. I mean, you're down by 27 points here. You got to start moving the ball in big chunks, not 5 or 6, 10, 7 yards. With the run.
With that said, that is going to take us to the end of the third quarter. 1 frame left. London, a lot. Vancouver, a lot less as we start the final frame. Start of the 4th at the Queensway in London, England. Chris Curtis, Jimmy Stevens along with you, Andy Hamilton on stats, seeing his team get a little bit shell-shocked here in a different country. So this is a big fourth quarter for them, if for anything to bring momentum towards next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, running the ball, this seems like a fruitless effort. I don't know if they're just doing it because they're into give-up mode, which I would not. But you got to think they should be throwing the ball here pretty much every down.
And that is going to be 2nd and 12. Sanchez can't go anywhere there. Through the right side, Sanchez taken down again, and the Legion continue to run the ball. I'm not sure why, but it'll be 3rd and 13 and another stop by Shady.
I'm sure the Knights are quite happy they're running the ball. I mean, it's making their job a lot easier. They don't have to cover all these wide receivers they have.
Weak side I formation. Pepper looking to throw, has to wing, and he's going to get taken down instead. He's thrown down with a suplex, and that is a big, big sack for the London defensive line.
Yeah, great job there by the
Non-contract.
Jamie McDonald breaking through right there. Good pressure, forces Pepper to tuck the ball, and now they're punting. Got to question those first 2 runs on this drive, or on that particular play. Those 2 first and second down runs, just questionable play calling completely.
Kick going to be on the way very shortly. It'll be back to Jeffrey Daggs. He has an interception in this game. He'll return this to the 36. Going to start to probably see the backup start coming in for London potentially in this fourth quarter. We already saw it happen one time. So we'll see if that is a thing again a little bit in just a second here.
I think they're still going to keep running Spencer Meyer out there for a while yet, and then maybe closer to the end of the quarter, they'll probably go to the backups.
Don't forget, guys, more action your way in just a little bit. St. Louis travels to Indianapolis. That is going to be Mike Daggs and Matt Wilson on the call for that game. That's going to be a catch over the middle, and that is going to get us down to midfield as London moves the ball.
Yeah, a little in route there by Giacomo Jones into the, it's my first down. Martin's been on, when he's need to make the throws, he's made the throw. Pretty risky throw there. He's covered pretty well, but made the catch nonetheless, and they're got another first down. Just running the clock out.
And going back to that game a little bit later, St. Louis 1-0, Indianapolis 1-0 as well after their win over San Francisco last week. That
was a beat down.
Yes, it was. This will be over the middle, and a handoff is going to go 6 yards to the 44 inside Vancouver territory. London looking to pour it on here.
Yeah, and once again, you're going to expect them pretty much to hand the ball off to Meyer most of the time.
Second and 4 for London. Martin looking to probably hand it off to Meyer again. That is going to be a tackle behind the line, and that's a good one. Meyer still creeping towards that 3 yards of carry, but not going to happen on this play as Champion gets in his face.
Champion and Marquise Reed combine there to make that tackle, stop him behind the line. Yeah, I think they're going to run the ball, but you may possibly see a throw just to get the first down.
Yeah, in the gun, it's likely that's going to happen. 3rd and 6, they will try to throw this. Trying to kill time. Throw over the middle. He got the running back in motion over the middle, and that is a Meyer catch. It'll be 1st and 10 for London.
Once again, Meyer being the dual threat, sneaks out of the backfield there. A little dump pass to him over the middle. Nobody covering. Easy first down, and they're just going to keep running the clock and not giving Vancouver a chance to get any more points on the board.
In the gun by himself even. Looks like they're going to throw again. They're trying to pound the Legion into the ground at this point, it looks like.
All the Discord haters will like that.
Yeah, that'll be a ball over the middle. And that is brought in. 2nd and 4. It'll be a 6-yard completion. And another completed pass for Martin, who's had a decent day minus the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's done what he needed to do. I mean, pretty much it's been more about Spencer Meyer, but he's made the throws when he's need to make them, including that deep one early on that got them off and running.
84, almost 85 rating for Martin in this game. He's got 235 through the air, as that'll be a play through the middle for 6.
Yeah, once again, Marquise Reed in there to make the stop. His linebackers have been doing a decent job making tackles. It's just too bad they haven't been able to shut down Meyer. I mean, he hasn't got a great yards per carry, but he's been making the runs when he needs to.
In the gun is Martin. Looking to throw, pump fake, throws again. This will be over the middle. That is a grab at the 5-yard line, getting down to the 4. And that is a great run or pass and catch as London are in the red zone.
Great job by Martin. He caught, I believe that was Giacomo Jones.
Not quite really Giacomo.
Deep. Was it? Oh,
nope.
No. My mistake. It was
non-contract,
non-contract tight end. Looked like a deep drag there, deep in. And they're pressing again. They go for the touchdown just to put the foot on the throat here. You're expecting they're going to hand it to Meyer.
They're going to hand it off to him indeed. He's going to get to the 1 yard line, does not quite get pay dirt, and it'll be 2nd and goal as he is going to sit there. He let the backup get the touchdown last time. He's like, no, you're not taking me out. I don't care.
Yeah, you got to think he was a little miffed at that last touchdown that they got with the backup, so he's going to get this one for himself for sure.
He's gonna be back there again. He's the deep back in the eye. Martin, plenty of time under the call. He'll hand it off, and he's not going to get there. He's still at the 1. Now he might have to bring the backup halfback hit if he's the only one who can hit the pay dirt.
Yeah, great job there by Marquise Ree filling in the hole. Good tackle, stop him from getting in the end zone. Reed's had himself a decent day today. Quite a few tackles.
I think it's a matter of quantity, though. I mean, they've been on the field a lot in this game,
absolutely.
so a lot of opportunities to get those tackles as well.
Absolutely.
Martin, end zone, corner. That is, yes, it is a touchdown. That is Godspeed again, his 2nd touchdown grab of the day, and that is going to make this lead even larger.
Yeah, just a simple out route. I don't know what the coverage. Nobody around him, wide open. This may get called back. It looked like both his feet were out of bounds when he got control.
They're going to try, yeah. We're going to see what happened. I thought I saw 1 foot, but I could be wrong.
It looked to me like his toe or his heel may have touched the out of bounds before it came down. The 1 was out for sure.
Yeah, 1 out for sure. That was definitely one on the white chalk. We'll see. And hard to see from that angle.
I think he might have been out of bounds. This might get called back.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete.
Incomplete, yep. So, yeah, it is indeed an incomplete pass. So Vancouver 2 for 2 on their challenges today. At least they're successful in that particular front with a lopsided score. It'll be 4th and 1, I do believe. Or 4th and goal, I do believe, on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, you're going to think they're just going to take the field goal here.
Yep.
Although I'm sure if owner Andy Hamilton takes anything away from this game, at least he had a couple of agreements with the referees today.
Yeah, that is something that is not common among Vancouver faithful, I'll tell you that.
No, absolutely not.
This is the kick up from Zach Daggs. It is up and through. Make him 6 for 6 on the season. 4 field goals today for that man right there. It'll be a 33-3 lead getting into the last half of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this has just been all-out dominance by the Knights. Great job by them at home. Get their first home win in their very first home game.
Yeah, they're going to make some history against the Vancouver Legion, which is a feat to say. You know, the Vancouver, of course, getting to the Western Conference Finals last year, they are not done. There's a lot of football left, of course, in this season. They're only going to be 0-2. So they've come back from bigger deficits and had a lightning second half of the season. So expect them to really be on their horse and get something going for week 3 and beyond.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, they were ranked number 9 overall at the beginning of the season. So they do have the talent. Just finding what they need to find.
Yeah, struggling right now, but they'll get through it. No big deal there. This will be Pepper thrown to the outside. He has Sanchez out there. Sanchez is going to get to the outside and get out of bounds. Nope, they say he's in bounds. Clock continues to run, 2nd and 5.
That was a great tackle there. I wasn't sure who that was. Fantastic tackle.
Throw over the middle, and that is dropped. And the London Knights able to get a fingertip on the player, not the ball. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Cade Stevens, just a little over the middle, quick slant. Just couldn't hang on to the ball. I don't think anybody really got in on.
You know, that's interesting.
Daggs looked like he knocked it out after he had it in his hands.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, the way he had it, he brought it in a receiver-type move. I thought that might have been called a fumble. But apparently they didn't agree. So 3rd and 5. Legion lining up at the 28-yard line. This will be a long drop for Pepper. He's got pressure coming. He evades 1, and he's going to get taken down by the 2nd and 3rd attempt, as that will be a big loss as Pepper goes down in a heap.
Great job by the Knights defense bringing the pressure. Garrett, and they brought a whole bunch of guys on that play. Great pressure job by Garrett.
Garrett Rowland
Sr. It's his first. I don't know if they're going to give him the total sack or if they're going to give him a half sack, but great job there by the Monsters. Or excuse me, the Knights. I gotta stop doing that.
Throw it over the middle. That'll be a catch for Stevens on the crossing route. 1st and 10 for the... After that, first and 10
that was on
Knights.
4th down.
Yeah.
So now it's London's ball.
Yep, that is indeed.
I don't know what the point of that throw was. He wasn't going to make up the yardage on the cross.
No, Vancouver, just the latest team to come across the pond to play London. Next week, it'll be Carolina's turn to come across and see how they do against this London Knights roster, who have performed very, very well in front of their home crowd for the first time in franchise history.
Yes, you gotta be really happy if you're a Knights fan right now. Go 1-1, home field advantage. They get a win. They're at home again next week. They could, with the possibility of going up 2-1, and that's not bad for an expansion team.
As mentioned, Vancouver does not have their home opener until week 4. They have one more away game before they hit that, and it'll be next week at the Shark Tank. And they will play against San Francisco in San Francisco. So they got another long flight ahead of them as they get to the western half of North America one more time.
I have a feeling you might see a different Sharks team come next week. I have a feeling owner Ryan Moats has got some things up his sleeve.
Yeah, I have a feeling Andy Hamilton has some things up his sleeve too after seeing 2 disappointing weeks in a row.
Absolutely.
So that's going to be a good matchup for sure, as both those teams looking for a rebound in the worst kind of way. 3:13 left here in London as we wrap things up here in England. The second half of our doubleheader, again, going to be at 9 Eastern. That is 8 Central Time. That is going to be the Indianapolis Red Devils playing host to the St. Louis Gladiators. And Mike Daggs and Matt Wilson going to be on the call for that one here in, I believe, just over half an hour time. So should be really good timing as far as this goes.
Interesting that they're throwing the ball here.
Yeah, they are indeed. It'll be an incomplete pass as that ball is tipped before it can hit the ground. 4th and 8 as the Knights will likely kick this.
Good coverage by Major Key there. Knocked the ball out of the receiver's hands. I mean, they've been okay on defense. They've just been on the field so much because the offense hasn't been able to get going. You can see the potential is definitely there on defense.
Daggs looking to make it a clean 5 for 5 on the day. This kick going to be a 39-yarder. He's made longer than that in this game. Off the left foot of Daggs. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is on the way. And it is through. One more break before the end of this game. We're going to do that right now before the kick. This is the SFL on Twitch presented by APM Music.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
This ball getting returned by Brett Killian down to the 24-yard line, and that is where Pepper will come out for what may or may not be his last drive of this game.
Yeah, you got to wonder if maybe they might even put the backups in and just
work to next week.
Work for next week. But It looks like he's coming out, so I don't know if they're going to try and throw the ball here or just try and run the clock out. At this point, they're not going to be making up that many points in this game.
No, not at this point. I mean, 19 carries for Sanchez, 41 yards. They got to get the running game going to open up the pass, and they were unable to do that. And the passing game was really, really short. That ball to the outside that was caught, that's a good catch from Killian. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, this is where your fantasy guys love the game. This is garbage. You start racking up the stats. Pepper with a nice little out route. Good job by Killian. Was that Killian? Killian to keep in bounds. Again, you got to put kudos up for the Knights defense. They did a great job on this offense. I thought the offense spread, and they didn't.
Yeah.
And to the Knights' credit, they shut the Legion down.
This ball will be a drop back thrown by Pepper to the outside, tipped and incomplete. as they had coverage all over the place there as Donnie Mack got in the face of the receiver.
Yeah, good coverage there by Donnie Mack, and a little bit of pressure coming on the backside of Pepper might have made him throw it earlier than he wanted to.
He's going to line up at the top of the screen. He's going to line up opposite Brett Killian. Single back is Sanchez. Throws to the right for Killian. Not too much to that one. It'll be 3rd and 10 as that ball was caught out of bounds.
Yeah, this is kind of been what they've done all day. Is just this short stuff. I don't know if it's just been coverage and Peppers hasn't felt comfortable throwing it deep, or if it's what their game plan was just to run this short stuff all day long.
Well, that said, the one time they did try to go over the middle deep, it was picked off.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that could have been a stall for that, and this will be 2 in the backfield for Pepper. London defense getting loud for what may be the final or second to final time. Thrown deep there, and it is nearly picked off again as Donnie Mack again getting his hands on the football.
And Donnie Mack's been all over the field there. It's their only contracted, so making a lot of plays. Again, making a shot. I think he should have caught that. Doesn't matter. They've got the win in hand. It's just a matter of running this clock out. 4th down, they're going to be going for it here, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. 4th down territory. They're going to have to. They want to get something done. They'd love to get in the end zone before this game. Haven't quite hit the 2-minute warning yet. Pepper looking, throwing short. It's going to be a quick catch, but a tackle fairly simply, and that is going to bring us to 1st and 10 for the Knights as Jeremy Vega makes the catch, but short of the marker.
You're down by this many points. What's the point of Might as well wait and see if something opens up past the markers. But, I mean, that's the kind of game that Vancouver's had on offense all day long.
Yeah.
Great job by the Knights keeping this offense in check.
Yeah, the Knights have done a really good job closing on the ball carrier, which is absolutely a big thing. I mean, if they're going to play that short game, make sure they don't get past the first tackler. And the Knights have done a great job of that.
Yeah, they've been sure tackling all night long. And along with the running game or the dual threat of Spencer Meyer, they definitely handed Vancouver their butts to them. That's for sure.
Yeah. And that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 120 seconds left in London in this Week 2 matchup. This is the SFL live on Twitch, presented by APM Music. Jaquarinarius Donta-Materix gets his hands on the football carrier at that point, gets a tackle.
Jay Don's had himself a decent day. He's had a few pass breakups and
yeah, he's had a very decent day. Vancouver's going to call a timeout here as that is Meyer who pushes his way forward for 7. Or no, that's the Vaughn.
Vaughn, the backup.
Yep.
I think Meyer's earned himself a rest.
Yeah, I'd say.
He's had himself a good day.
Yes, he has. And talking about Meyer, 114 all-purpose yards if he stays out for the rest of this game. 86 of those on the ground on 35 attempts. He has been the bell cow for this Knights offense.
And it's been a good plan. They came in with a good plan perfectly for them.
This will be a run to the left. Not much doing for Meyer there. 4th and 4. They'll probably just kick this. Vancouver's going to take another timeout. Marquise Reed, another tackle for him, it looks like.
Yeah, he's had himself a good game as well. Again, this Legion's defense is a good defense. Just been on the field a ton.
Yep.
And if you're not going to get the rest, it's just gonna kick your butt at some point.
Yeah, eventually the other team's just going to wear you down. Punt upcoming. Killian back to return it. This will be a watch it at the 7-yard line. It'll bounce towards the 3, back to the 4. And that is where Vancouver will have it down. So they will start the next drive one more time at the 4-yard line as the Legion looking to make something happen with one timeout left in this game.
Yeah, at this point, you think they're just going to probably run the ball a couple times, run the clock out. We'll see. Maybe they want to get Tom Pepper going and have him throw a few passes, get his confidence back. I don't know. Game's over theoretically. So.
Yep, this will be a throw to the left. That is a grab out to the 15-yard line, to the 17. And Cade Stevens has his 7th catch.
Yeah, the leading receiver today for the Legion.
Yep.
Just a little out route. Gotta get. I mean, I guess you should get out of bounds there, but at this point, it doesn't matter. But
Yeah. Just padding stats at this point, which is not a bad thing.
no, they need to. They need to get their passing game in rhythm. At least get something going for next week.
1:39 left in the game. Ball at the 17, so at least they get out of the shadow of their own end zone. I formation for Pepper. He's going to throw to the outside. One-handed spinning grab. Looked like that was going to be Vega, and he'll have the 3-yard reception.
Yeah, Jeremy Vega, a little known fact about him. He tail management decided to sign in at SFL.
Okay. I mean,
he wasn't specific about what in retail management, but he just said he was to retail management.
could be selling books, could be selling computers, could be selling furniture. Who knows?
Yes.
Vega is a mystery. Under center is Pepper. Long drop. He's got to move up in the pocket. He's going to get taken down, and that is a little bit of salt in the wound as Vancouver has to take their final timeout. Another hard hit on Tom Pepper. Rushneck.
Yeah, good job by Rushnick here. A little pressure. They've been getting pressure all game pretty much from the 2 outside edge rushers. And he's been making plays when he needed to. Good job there for a sack. 3rd and 13. I guess this will probably be 4th down territory. 4 down territory for them.
Weak side I formation for Pepper. They're going to try to make something happen here. 3rd and 13. Obvious throwing down. Pepper puts it over the middle. That is a grab, and he may get all the way down, but not quite. Taken down from behind, and that is Brett Killian making his presence felt. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, good job. That was kind of what I was expecting to see all game, and this late in the game, it's too bad that they just started to find that connection.
Yeah, and actually, that's a big sack again. A 7-yard loss as Pepper gets taken down from behind, and that's a little more like it for the London defense.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Pressure on the quarterback today.
And try to get home again. They may do it. Pepper's going to fire this one. Tipped by 2 Knights players, but falls incomplete. 3rd and 17 now at the midfield stripe.
And again, he was almost sacked. I think that was... I don't know if that was Josh Mack or if that was a backup getting that pressure. Because I thought I saw the 90 in there.
It was an end. I do know that. I think it was... it might have been. It was either going to be Rushneck or Mack. I think it might have been Rushneck coming from that side.
I wasn't sure if they had put the backups in at this point.
Fair enough.
Break.
Fair enough. Pepper's going to put it over the middle again. That is going to hit the turf harmlessly. 4th and 17, upcoming with 46 on the clock.
Throwing into triple coverage there. Bit of a risky throw, but at this point, I guess it doesn't matter. Get out of it. 4th down, 17. I guess it's pretty much a ball game right here.
Yep. After this, victory formation if they don't get the 1st down. And they got to get to the 33-yard line for the 1st. Pepper fires it beyond that 33-yard line, tipped, and eventually it'll hit the turf. But there was 3 Knights players who had a shot at that one, including the last Legion player who was deep.
Holy smokes, that was a little bit of Plinko.
It's America's favorite game. It's Plinko.
After it hit the first guy in the hands, it was a little bit of Plinko at the ground. Number 38, I believe that's a defensive back.
I can't believe we just made a Plinko reference on the air. That's so good. That's so good. So congratulations are in order to Liam Crowder. First franchise win in their home building for the London Knights as they go into victory formation. That is a big win for London in front of their home fans as this one will be kneeled down. And with 20 or 36 left, Vancouver can't stop the clock anymore, so that is likely going to finish things in London. London still looking for the first early season win outside of week 4 or later in as a franchise. So they're in for a rough start, it seems, every time they go out.
Yeah, 2 years in a row going 0-2. Something about these Vancouver Legion, Andy Hamilton put the change to that. I don't think he wants to go two years in a row.
Yeah.
We'll be getting really frustrated at that point.
Yeah, I expect some changes definitely going to happen, so no big deal there. Don't forget, guys, this is only the first half of our Monday Night Doubleheader, as we are done here for this game. 36-3, London over Vancouver, and that is the end of things here in the UK. As we get out of Dodge with the post-game show, like I said, this is only the first half of our doubleheader. We've got one more for you this evening. St. Louis traveling to Indianapolis to play against the Red Devils. That happens in about 15 minutes' time, so stay where you are in Twitch chat. Mike Daggs and Matt Wilson bring you the call from Indianapolis. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League. For more information, please head over to simulationfl.net. Thank you guys for watching. Chris Curtis, Jimmy Stevens, Andy Hamilton on stats. We will see you guys next week for week 3. And if you guys are sticking and staying for the St. Louis Indianapolis game, do not go anywhere. They'll be live in about 15. We'll see you next time.